Reborn and back in the fold, Xue Xue encountered her deceitful and cruel sister from her past life, Xue Rou. The first round of her revenge had begun. As Xue Xue beheld the tears in Xue Rou's pitiful eyes, she couldn't help but inwardly mock her past self. How had she been deceived by such a facade? Treating Xue Rou with sisterly affection, approaching, Xue Xue gently wiped away Xue Rou's tears and tenderly inquired, "Rou, why are you crying? Is there something that's not to your liking?" Caught off guard, Xue Rou froze. This wasn't unfolding as she'd planned. By her side, Yunru's expression darkened at the words. With this cry, others might think I forcefully brought her back home. With a contemptuous huff, Yunru seized Xue Xue's hand, addressing Xue Rou, "Why cry? Crying like this, perhaps you dislike being with my family." Panic-stricken, Xue Rou hastily explained she adored the Xue family, her tears a result of overwhelming joy. However strained her explanation, Yunru's attitude didn't waver. Contrasting with Xue Xue, she found Xue Rou, constantly teary, increasingly disagreeable. Impatiently waving her hand, she instructed the steward to escort Xue Rou to rest. Without further words, Xue Rou silently followed the steward, but as she departed, she glimpsed Yunru's gentle smile toward Xue Xue. Seeing their happiness together felt piercing, prompting her to tightly clench her fists, suppressing her anger and discontent. Yunru is so suspicious by nature, I mustn't incur her disfavor. This setback is small, I'll find a way, won't lose to Xue Xue again. Come evening, Xue Xue's father, Xue Jing, learned about the addition of the young girl to the household. Surprisingly, he found Xue Rou adorable due to her well-mannered behavior, eliciting continuous smiles from the couple. Witnessing this, Xue Rou couldn't help but feel triumphant. She'd slowly usurped their affection for Xue Xue and rightfully become the miss of the Xue family. Meanwhile, Xue Xue quietly dined as if oblivious to Xue Rou's scheming. Putting down her utensils, she stood, expressing her fullness to her parents, preparing to leave. Observing this, Xue Jing and Yunru, one with a smile, mentioned sending juice for her later, while the other gently reminded her to choose a dress. Seeing the care Xue Xue's parents showed her, Xue Rou felt like she had just been a clown entertaining others. She consoled herself, this is just the beginning, there's plenty of time. Unbeknownst to her, her actions were observed by servants and stewards, causing them to frown further and grow more averse to this ambitious girl. At night, Xue Xue, as usual, was studying in her room. This rebirth had taught her what truly wielded power. Feeling a bit drained, she stood up, opening the door to step out for some relaxation. Yet, she encountered an eerie figure in the dim hallway, with long, dark hair and an indistinct face, standing there like a ghost. Why wasn't there the expected scream? Xue Rou, puzzled, looked up to see a dark and sinister smiling face, unmovingly fixated on her. "Ah!" Xue Rou screamed loudly in terror. "My dear sister, this is the consequence of your malicious intentions."